Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of rebf. Last time we managed to clear the sewers and capture these three monsters. And there are a few more in the sewer we could capture, but I'm pretty sure we'll see the rest of them later on. So let's just continue and see what we got. Let's see, what have we got story-wise? We got the picky eater. Can't do that yet. Let's go ahead and rest real quick. There we go. See if we can't pick up any more quests. Hey. All the ones. Defeat the sewer boss, clean the sewers. And complete. So... I have to return to the Julius estate. Venos. The noble family heads are meeting tomorrow. I want you to attend. Huh? You'll be there both as my escort and so you can learn. I think it'll be good for you to see the inner workings of the country from time to time. Measle, you'll be attending as well. I'm coming too. Are you going to discuss something important? You'll understand when we get there. Bishka, can I count on you to watch the house? I'm the only one to stay home? No fair! Unfortunately, I don't think we can make this a family outing. I'll buy you something on the way back, so be a good girl, alright? Fine! Jeez! Huh. I guess we got anything else we can talk to him about. Yep, just say the same old things. You should go to bed soon since you need to wake up early tomorrow. Don't you dare oversleep. Yeah, might as well. Sleep and get ready for tomorrow. The atmosphere inside the castle is tense. Usually when the family's heads meet, they would engage in small talk and discuss policy, quickly resolving any issues without controversy. That they had done this for years was a testament to the country's lasting peace. But something was different about today's meeting. Each and every one of them could feel it. And so, one family head quietly opened the door to the council room. Yes, I watched the scene. Oh, you're already here? I thought I'd be the first to arrive. Age makes one impatient. I grow weary of sitting around in my office.
It's good to see you again, Duke. Thank you for your invitation today.
And your Venice, was it? I always see you with Elridge.
Yes, I thought it'd be good for him to get a feel for how things work here.
Oh, there's already people here. I thought I'd be the first.
We just arrived ourselves, Lord Levim.
I apologize for calling you here on such short notice, Lord Levim. I believe you had a business meeting today? I just let my daughter handle it. The daughter of a merchant family needs to be able to deal with that kind of thing. More importantly, it must be quite the urgent matter for the Duke himself to personally summon all of us. I'll come running anytime you call.
Pardon me.
Hold on. I don't recognize you, but that outfit. Are you a servant?
Yes, I serve the Orgui family. I am here representing my master today.
What? Orgu's a representative?
My master is currently unwell. My apologies.
Oh, for the love of... that woman. The Duke called us here for something important. What does she take us for? The Ogre family informed me ahead of time that she would be absent. It's not a problem.
What is it? Oh, I see.
It's quite boisterous in here today. I see some new faces. Lord Diehard, I appreciate you coming during such a busy time. You were in the middle of a strategy meeting upstairs, weren't you? It's quite alright. More importantly, Duke Ronagar, why have you called us here today? I'll begin once the last two arrive. Sorry to keep you waiting, Duke Ronagar. Today's morning training took a while.
No matter, Lord Eason. Everyone's just arriving.
Huh. The mood here feels a little different than normal. Huh? There are some punks here I've never seen before. Who are they?
This is my son, Measle. We've seen each other in passing before, but I believe this is our first time speaking. I'm Measle of the Julius family.
Well now, it's you, I see.
Not even a speck of ambition in him. He's supposed to be her older brother? My apologies for running late. I'm the heir of the Hainin family, Pierre. I'm here in my father's place today. Gah! So he's the Hainin family heir? The most likely contender to become the next Duke. Him being here instead of the family head makes things easier. Perhaps I should take the opportunity to make a good impression.
Alright, now that everyone has arrived, we can get down to business. We've received another report of the soldiers stationed at the ancient castle to the northwest being injured. Castle Heimdall. I hear it served as a Knight's Order fortress long before the capital was ever built. The previous Duke had his concerns about the castle and warned us not to approach it carelessly. I suspect that's where the current influx of monsters is coming from. I see. That makes things easy. We go there and take them all out. Problem solved. That's what you called us here, right? You recklessly dispatch your troops every time one of these potential monsters' nests is found. And what do you have to show for it? You cause more harm than good, constantly moving your soldiers around under pretense of exterminating monsters. I'm sure you're well aware of all the voices saying you're wasting our budget and personnel. What of it? We can't protect the country if we don't fight monsters. Protecting the country is my job as head of our defensive forces. Think of how many lives could have been saved with the money you squandered. Now, I think deciding how we should handle this is the reason we were called here. Pierre, I heard you put in a request to investigate the castle with the Adventure Guild the other day. Yes, 2 capable adventurers were dispatched, but the investigation was a failure. They were both gravely injured. It's clear that something there is preventing intruders. Ha! Those amateurs are about as reliable as peasants. What can a civilian guild do? The guild supposedly specializes in investigating and exterminating monsters. I heard they use very questionable fighting styles. Yeah, sex battles or whatever, right? Ridiculous. Combat is about using your strength to make the opponent yield. That's how it's always been. Well, I mean, it's not that different. She knows. Alright, I got it. Let the Buster family handle this investigation. Forget 2 adventurers, I'll send 100, 200, as many men as you want. It'll be over by tomorrow. In that case, we should wait until the adventurers have recovered. We can get information from them and plan countermeasures against... You think some whelp who isn't even the head of his family gets to talk to me like we're equals? It's too much for you lot to handle. I'll take care of it for you. Ugh. He's such a... Good grief, I expected as much, but Lord Eason really has it out for Pierre. An investigation of the ancient castle, just as rumors about the Duke's Renegar's retirement are spreading. Whoever proves themselves here is likely to become the next Duke. Everyone is naming Pierre as the top candidate to take Duke Renegar's place. It must hurt his pride as a warrior to be passed over for an inexperienced youth. Well, yeah, I mean, going for the youth is kind of his whole plan here, so... Exposing my ambition and making enemies is a poor plan. I should bide my time. Curry favor with the candidates is more important than aiming for the seat myself. Hanan has the support, while Buster is focused on results. And I can't rule out Mizel of the Julius family either. Those are the three candidates. Issa aside, both Pierre and Mizel are around my daughter's age. Perhaps I could marry Katrina off. This isn't going very well. Can I ask your opinion as commander of our defensive forces, Lord Diehart? Let's see. There are a number of historical books within the castle. I like to avoid damaging them if we can. We may be able to find information about the monster's weaknesses. But if the Buster family is going to dispatch their soldiers, why don't we have the literary expert Sir Pierre accompany them? Don't make me laugh. He's never even seen a battlefield. He'd just slow us down. In that case, I shall take the commanding role and join you as well. Duke Ronagar, I promise a joint investigation by the Buster, Poe, and Hanan families. What do you say, Pierre? Eason? I would be honored to take part in the investigation. Hold it! I never agreed to this. I don't need any help. I don't mind if you take all the glory for yourself. Just try to avoid destroying the castle. I'll do my best to stay out of your hair if I'm allowed to participate. Fine. I'm leaving you behind if you hold us back, though. If that's okay with you, then you can come along. Well then. My household will provide supplies. Anything you need, from weapons to medicine. We'll even provide you with the expensive equipment at discounted prices. Then allow us to help as well. We'll provide food and shelter so you can come back safely. Father, that practically makes us servants. Huh. Seems the Julius family knows their place. Prepare a feast for us once we return victorious. We'll regale you with the tales of our glory. Also, Erlich, what of the matter we discussed before? I noticed you didn't bring your daughter today. She's at that age, isn't she? If you give your approval, I'll take her as my concubine. Not even as a wife, but concubine. Concubine, for those who don't know, is basically a live-in sex slave. I do believe I politely decline your offer. I like to respect her wishes on the matter. Will such a strong-willed girl find any other suitors? I'll make her a woman, just like I told you. I'm sure the descendants of Julius the Demon Slayer would produce a fine heir for me. Ah, damn you, Eason! What do you think my sister is? Why isn't Father saying anything? I mean, your sister is kind of a bitch, so... Lord Eason, please refrain from saying anything that would tarnish the nobility's prestige. What was that? Also, Pishka of the Julius family is to be my fiancée. Any slight against her is a slight against the Hanan family as well. You? With her? Ha! What do you think you are? Like I believe such an obvious slight.
You're free to doubt me, but any further outbursts only serve to worsen your own position. Silence. Huh. Anyway, we'll handle the investigation. Don't get in my way. Is Eason trying to use this investigation to boost his position and become the next Duke? Or does he just have a rivalry with the Hanan boy? Still, I'm impressed by his spirit. He actually got Eason to back down. I thought I didn't know the first thing about Bal, but perhaps I should revise my opinion of him. Then it's settled. The Buster, Hanan, and Poe families will form a combined force and carry out the investigation of Castle Heimdall. The Hardener, Julius, and Orgr families will provide logistical support. Are we all in agreement? Dismissed! Cooperate with the other houses and begin making arrangements. What do you think, Benos? Those were the 7 noble families. Though things were a little different from usual today. It was more than a little different. Why would you? We should be participating in the investigation as well. What would that accomplish? We can't match the military families when it comes to might, nor do we have any useful magic or knowledge. We would simply get in their way. We could care for the wounded or provide supplies. The important thing is that the Julius family participates and has something to show for it. We'll set a bad example for future generations if we do nothing. Do you think the people will follow somebody who stayed behind at the castle to cook meals? And yet you bowed your head to the Buster family and agreed to stay here on standby? Are we not equals? My, are you unsatisfied with remaining in the castle on standby, Sir Mizel? Lord Levium, I'm sorry you had to see that. Oh, it's no matter. Everyone goes through a rebellious phase. My daughter is at that age as well. I don't know what to do with her. Nonetheless, providing supplies is a crucial duty. Those who neglect it will find themselves losing battles they should have won. There's more to war than just standing on the front line. They seem to have forgotten just who it is that supports them. Still, our houses have been on good terms for generations. How about we form a common front and work together on this endeavor? My daughter Katrina will be assisting me that day. She'd very much like to see you, Sir Mizel. We just received a shipment of some of the Republic's finest confections. Would you care for some tea after this? We could also discuss our plans if you're so inclined. Even an outsider like Venos could tell the 7 noble families were not united. They are all looking for ways to exert their influence and gain the upper hand. Those who scheme and those who are outwitted. Perhaps Lord Elric brought him along because he wanted to show him this as part of society. He knew his lord has no desire for status. The family's reputation would be fine regardless of whether they participated in battle or not. What could he do? Could he protect his family? Maybe this was his opportunity to repay the people who took him in after he lost his parents.